MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. Tonight it's Conquest Baseball between the Ballers and the Rockies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Number 31 will be on the mound for the Rocks. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Melvin Upton Jr.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez racing back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Slow roller back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Harold, what's the key to a road victory for them in this one?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Back up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 4th.
At the plate, Orlando Cepeda. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at 3rd in the opening half inning. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, the center fielder, number 19.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second.
Standing in, Ian Desmond, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's in there for a strike.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
1 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. An inning in the books. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Hard hit toward the hole, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Batting sixth.
It is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for one. Back to first, and that'll take care of Longoria as well. It's a double play.
Batting seventh.
Stepping into the box, Hanley Ramirez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the pitch. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Stepping in now, Jorge Posada. He swings and grounds it to short. Story picks it up over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. So it's no. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Carlos Gonzalez.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the steady third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy has been so steady at third since the day he broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa. He just eats it up on that carpet.
Third to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2 out, nobody on. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Some of the natural splendor of Denver and the surrounding areas. So we thank you for joining us here for Matinee Baseball on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Scott Kazmir. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Grounded to first. Desmond fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Melvin Upton Jr.
Ready for another chance? Melvin Upton Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 32.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1.